Hey, what's up? My name is Dominique and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you my complete eye makeup kit with everything you need to slay any eye look. And the best part is that the entire kit costs $50. And I've personally handpicked my favorite eye makeup products to go in this kit. And we've got everything in here ranging from lashes, eyeshadow, brushes, and everything that you could possibly think of to complete your look. I'm telling you, this is the only eye kit that you will ever need in your collection. And all the products in this kit I absolutely love. So I know they're iconic and they're gonna help slay any look. So if you want to see everything that I included in this kit and how to use them, let's get started. So as I go through my eye makeup routine, I'll show you everything in this bag. And the look I'm going to be creating today is a super wearable everyday look. And it's gonna be super easy to recreate, especially using the products in this kit. But of course, you don't need to only use the products in this kit. You can use any products that you have. So to start off, I'm just priming my eyelids and I'm using the NARS Soft Matte Concealer to do this. And you may be wondering, did you include a primer in this kit? For me personally, every single time I prime my eyelids, I always use a concealer or an eye base. And by eye base, I mean a full coverage cream base, like a Louise Base or the Danessa Myricks pigments. And a lot of eyeshadow primers that are on the market don't really get rid of discoloration because they're really thin and they don't really do much for me. I did include an eyeshadow palette in this kit and it's so amazing. Just wait till you see the price. Plus the quality, it's insane. So the palette that I included in this kit is the Wet n Wild Always Naked eyeshadow palette. And this eyeshadow palette retails for $9. And this eyeshadow palette right here slays so hard, I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. Insane, really. And for $9, you get 16 different eyeshadow shades. But if you're not really feeling the neutrals and the warm tones, this palette has a twin sister with a berry color story as well. It's so beautiful, and that palette is called the Wet n Wild Always Blushin palette. And of course, I'll link all the products that I mentioned in today's video down in the description box just in case you want to go ahead and check any of them out. Also inside this kit, I included brushes. Yes, I included brushes in the kit. Affordable makeup brushes. I'm telling you, everything that you need to create this look is right here. So in this kit, I included 4 brushes. We've got the e.l.f. No Budge Brush Trio and the Essence Smokey Eyes brush. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to create the look using these brushes. How exciting is that? So let's look inside the e.l.f. Brush Trio first. And let's see what we got here. So we got 3 brushes right here. We have the e.l.f. crease, we have the e.l.f. shadow, and we have the e.l.f. liner brush. And if it was up to me, I would not have included this liner brush in this trio. I would have included a more useful brush, honestly, because how many people are actually doing their liner with gel liner these days? Not many. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think there is. I probably would have just included a more useful brush or even a spoolie for the eyebrows. That would have been more useful than this. I mean, you could honestly use this to clean up your lip liner. You can use it to clean up your eyeliner. You can use it for a lot of things. So unfortunately, this brush will not be in use today. I'm being a little harsh, but sometimes you just gotta be. And at the handle of all the brushes, it tells you right here what the brush is for. So that's really nice. And that's how we can keep track of what we're gonna use them for, because we're gonna be using them exactly what it says right here on this brush. I love the e.l.f. crease brush because it's gonna be nice and fluffy to blend out the crease. And we're gonna use the e.l.f. shadow brush to pack on our lid shade. So these two are gonna be the stars of the entire show. And then we have the Essence Smoky Eye brush. And this brush right here is so nice because it's a tiny pencil brush. Well, if you know me and you know how I like to do my eyeshadow looks, it's always using a tiny pencil brush. They just give a more precise blend, and for that, I love them. And this is exactly what I would have put in the third brush in place of the liner brush, if I could choose. So I just made my own. The e.l.f. No Budge Brush Trio retails for $8, and the Essence Smoky Eyes brush retails for $3. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. crease brush to start, and I don't like to set my concealer before applying eyeshadow. I like to put my eyeshadow right on top of the concealer when it's wet. Well, not necessarily wet, but you know what I mean. It's not set in place. So with the crease brush, I'm just going to dip into this shade right here. It's a super warm transition shade that I'm just going to place directly into the crease. First, I'm going to make sure I'm holding my eyeshadow brushes at the bottom of my brush. This is going to give your brush the smoothest and lightest blend. If you try to hold your eyeshadow brush like you're writing a book, you're going to get a very harsh and intense blend. So if you hold your brush like this, your wrist can just move really nicely and just flow, and you're not putting a ton of pressure on the bristles. So I'm going to start by stamping this shade on the outer corner of my eye right here. And then once I got some pigment on my lid, I'm going to move it in towards my inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to start doing windshield wiper motions, which means I'm bringing my brush from the inner corner to my eye to the outer corner of my eye. And I'm just going to sit here and do this back and forth until it completely blends out. Now the thing is with eyeshadow is that you have to be very patient and you just have to sit here and continue to blend until it's all blended. You cannot rush your blending. You just gotta take your time with it. And also another blending move that I like to do is circular motions. This is just when I move my wrist in little circular motions over my crease. If you use windshield wiper motions in combination with circular motions, you're gonna have such a smooth blend. I'm just making sure to bring my brush up to my eyebrow, so any shadow that needs to be blended up in between my crease and in between my eyebrow, it will be blended by doing so. Now that there's nothing on my brush and nothing is coming off and everything looks super nice and blended, we are ready to move on to the next step. So now I'm just gonna wipe off this brush on a towel to switch the shade to a new one, because for the next step, I'm going to be using the same brush. So now I'm taking a slightly deeper chocolate brown on the same brush, and I'm going to repeat the exact same blending steps as we did for the first shade, but for this shade. But the key with this shade is to keep it a bit lower than we placed the first shade, and that is gonna give it that blended ombre effect. So I'm stamping this a little bit lower than I did that first shade, and then I'm just gonna use windshield wiper motions to bring it into my inner corner, but I'm not gonna blend it above that first shade that we put on. That's why we blend the first shade that we put on all the way up to the eyebrow, because if we stop it, we will not have that much room to work with the second shade, since we're keeping it lower than that first shade. So we wanna give that first shade that we applied to the lid as much room to have her moment as possible. Honestly, I hope this makes sense. I won't really know how this sounds until I go back and I edit the video, so fingers crossed that this makes sense, okay? Okay, do you see the pigment on these shadows? They are literally $9 and they are blending so easy. This palette is so good. And then with the same chocolate brown shade, I'm just swooping it over my lid to give it that nice soft blended eyeshadow look. Now I'm just gonna switch the color on my towel one more time. And yes, I know this towel is disgusting and dirty, but this is my eyeshadow towel. This is specifically why I bought these towels, to get them dirty. And they're white so that you can see how the eyeshadow comes off. So before you come for me and my dirty towels, just know that's their purpose. I'm going to dip back into that first warm light brown transition shade that we used, and I'm going to be using the same e.l.f. crease brush. This baby is putting in work in this video. So with this, I'm going to go over the edges of that chocolate brown that we just applied to give it that nice, smooth, final blend. And then when there's nothing really left on this crease brush, I'm going to bring it up over all the edges of the whole eyeshadow look that we just created, and I'm going to flick it out and really blend it up towards my eyebrow to get rid of any harsh lines that we see. There will be no harsh edges by the time I'm done with this. And I'm just gonna be patient, and I'm just gonna sit here and do this step until it's completely blended out. And then you can even flick it out towards the tail of your eyebrow as well to give it that nice cat eye lifted effect. I wanna lighten up this look just a little, so I'm gonna go in with this white shimmer shade on the e.l.f. shadow brush, and I'm gonna start by packing it in my inner corner. I'm gonna focus it the most heavy on the inner corner, just so it brightens up the eye. You can see the difference how this side is just way more bright. And now with the same e.l.f. shadow brush, I'm taking the shimmery brown from the palette and I'm placing that shade all over the lid. And this is so beautiful. It gives it such a beautiful, stunning touch. This shade right here might be the entire star of the show. And if you want to make your shimmers look a little bit more intense on your lid, you can always apply it with your finger directly to your lid. It just applies it heavier. And sometimes for shimmers, you need more layers for it to show up very pigmented. And with your finger, it's just like one swipe, instant pigment. I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and I'm gonna stick it over my hand like a little ghost. Maybe actually just one finger. I think that will be a lot more easy to control than like your whole hand. And first I'm just gonna clean up this crazy fallout from the white that happened, because this is so fugly. And this is literally the exact reason of why I always start off with my eyeshadow first, because if I did my base first, I could not do this. So now I'm gonna clean up the shape of this look. So starting at the outer corner, all I wanna do is basically extend my lower lash line up to my temple. And that should be the perfect shape for your eye. So starting at the corner of my eye, I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna apply decent pressure. If you don't apply good pressure, you're gonna get a very jagged line. And the key is that you wanna clean it up in one swipe. So slow. Doesn't really look like much, but when I apply foundation, it's just gonna look and sit so much nicer. In this kit, I placed such an amazing liquid liner. This is the Essence Superfine Waterproof Liquid Liner. And this eyeliner pen retails for $4. That's right, $4. It is such a super fine and precise felt tip, which I love. And I'm just gonna do a little wing liner moment. I am loving this liner so much. It is so black and so pigmented. It's so easy to work with, it doesn't dry down very fast and do that like little skip thing that all liners do. I hate when that happens, but this one is not doing that. It's so smooth and so freaking pigmented. I love this liner so much. Very easy to create a wing liner with. This liner right here slays so hard. Like, I cannot believe how much this liner slays. It's $4 and it's so pigmented, so matte, and so black. It created the perfect wing liner, and I'm not kidding. I'm so obsessed with this liner. I will be using it all the time. So of course, you know it's going right in the kit. This eyeliner right here is one of my all-time favorites, even over my high ends, honestly. This is the NYX Vivid Rich Mechanical Liner Pencil, and I have the shade Always Onyx, which is just the standard matte black shade. I love this specifically because it stays all day in the waterline, and this pencil retails for $8. It's a little pricey, but I'm telling you, this pencil stays all day long, and I had to include it in this kit. You can definitely find a cheaper pencil out there like the e.l.f. pencil, but I specifically chose this pencil because of how much I love it. And I'm just using this to tightline my upper lash line, and this is really gonna help when I apply mascara and lashes. The formula on this pencil is so creamy, so smooth, and so gel-like, which is why I love it. Next, I have two incredible products. We got the e.l.f. Lash Curler and the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. These two for your lashes do amazing wonders. I'm not kidding. This mascara is like a lengthening queen. She is gonna make your lashes look so long, so voluminous, so black and beautiful. And for that, that's exactly why I included this mascara in this kit, because this is a superstar. The wand on this mascara is so long and so thin, so it really helps to separate your lashes, which is why I love it. And this mascara right here is an OG mascara, so if you haven't tried it, you definitely should, because I'm telling you, you're going to love it. The Essence Lash Princess Mascara retails for $5, and this e.l.f. Lash Curler retails for $3. So of course I had to include it into this video today, because what would an eye kit be without a lash curler? I have really stubby lashes to begin with, so you probably won't see much of a difference, but that's just because my lashes are literally non-existent. Curling your lashes before applying mascara is literally a game changer though. It makes your lashes look so beautiful. So of course I had to include this lash curler. Lashes are curled, so now I'm gonna apply the Essence Lash Princess, and you love to see it. You really do love to see. These lashes are just so beautiful and so long. This mascara is so good, and it's so black, and it does not transfer to my lid, which is why I also really love it. And we're down to the very last two products. We've got some lashes and lash glue. These lashes are the Ardell Naked Lashes in the style 425. I freaking love Ardell lashes. I've used them in almost every video that I've made so far. I don't think I've used this style specifically, but I've definitely used Ardell lashes. I use them all the time. I love them. And these lashes retail for $5. I love them because they're double layered, so they have that fluffy 3D effect to them, which to me is a major slay. And I will show you how I apply my lashes. So I always make sure that the shortest lash side goes in my inner corner, and then the longest lash side goes on my outer corner. Then I need to measure it to my eye to make sure that it fits, because my eye is always way too small for lashes. So I always have to trim them. So I'm just gonna place it on my eye exactly how I would, and then once it's just gently resting on my eye, I'm gonna pinch the part that hangs off from my eye, and that's the place where I'm gonna cut the lash band. You wanna make sure that you do this so that it fits comfortably on your eye. If it's too long, it's gonna poke you, it's gonna drag your eyes down, it's gonna look bad. So trimming them is the way to go. And plus, it will be way easier to apply a shorter lash band. The glue that I included in this kit is my favorite glue of all time. It's a little expensive compared to the Ardell glue that I could have included in this kit, but to me, this is my all-time favorite lash glue. This is the Green Duo Lash Glue, and it retails for $6. If you use this on your lashes are going to stay put all day long. I'm telling you, I've gone through multiple tubes of this Duo Lash Glue, and I do not see an end in sight. So all I'm gonna do is paint a really thin layer of glue along the lash band, and I'm gonna make sure to get both edges, the inside corner and the outer corner. Then I'm gonna let it air dry for about 30 seconds so that the glue can get a little bit tacky. The tackier the glue is, the easier it's just gonna automatically stick to your lid. If you try to put on a lash that's too wet or a little too dry, it's gonna be very difficult to apply. You kind of have to find that sweet spot, which is why practice makes perfect, especially when applying lashes. So now that the glue is starting to dry down, I'm gonna pick up my mirror and I'm gonna look down into a mirror. It's very important to look down so that you could see exactly where you're placing your lash. I'm gonna grab it by the center of the lash. Honestly, if you have tweezers, it will be so much easier to do that with, but I do not know where my tweezers are. I literally lost them. I cannot find them, which is very unfortunate, so I have to use my fingers. But anyway, use tweezers to do this. Pretend my fingers are tweezers. So grab it from the center, place it directly down in the center of your lash first. So now that the center is on, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna grab the outer corner. I'm just gonna place it where it should go, and then same with the inner corner. Place the inner corner where it should go. And then once it feels good, I'm gonna sandwich my real lashes and my false lashes together. And this is really gonna give it that nice seamless effect. Now, a game changer for lashes is always after you apply them, take your liquid liner and just trace over the lash band. This is gonna hide the lash band and make it look a lot more natural. This might seem like an extra tedious step, which yes, it honestly is, but this makes such a big difference when it comes to how your makeup looks in person. These Ardell lashes have the thinnest lash band in the whole world. You seriously can barely see that it's on my lid. It's insane. These lashes are so cute. I definitely recommend, and Ardell really slays in the lash department. I'm so serious. For the price, you cannot go wrong. And plus, these lashes are also reusable. So now I'm gonna finish off my makeup look and I'll be right back to finish up the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, we're gonna be using the exact same colors, but in reverse. And here's where the Essence Smoky Eye Brush gets to shine. So first we're going to take that chocolate brown shade, and then with the Essence Smoky Eye Brush, I'm just going to scratch it along my lower lash line. I'm doing about 2 layers with this shade along my lower lash line, and then I'm going to switch the color on my brush on my towel, and then I'm going to dip into the first shade we used, the really light warm brown shade. And then I'm just going to lightly blend out the lower lash line. And honestly, that is it. That is all I'm going to do for the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the NYX eyeliner pencil, and then I'm just going to line my lower waterline with this pencil, and that is really going to complete the look right there. And then of course I'm going to apply some mascara on my lower lash lines. We gotta use the Lash Princess again. We love her. And then that's it. That's the entire eye kit in action. I absolutely love how it turned out. And that's it. Here's today's finished look using the complete eye kit. Let me know what you think, because I'm pretty sure that these products really slayed this look today. And the fact that the total cost of this kit comes to $51, that's insane. $51 for an amazing eye kit that will never do you wrong. And I absolutely love how it came out. There is nothing better than when affordable makeup products just slay so hard. So shout out to all these brands for really making amazing affordable products, because without you, this eye look would not be complete. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried out any of these products and what you think of them. If you want to see my complete base makeup kit that I created for $70 and under, I'll link it right here to this video, because that is such a slay as well. And of course, as always, I've linked all the products that I mentioned in this video down in the description box, just in case you want to go ahead and check any of them out. And I'll be back next week with a brand new video. So you can go ahead and binge watch the rest of my videos on my channel so you don't miss me too much until then. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Oh, and P.S. don't forget to subscribe so that we can become besties. Love that for us.